The particle image editor is a new Q type for Beyond 5.5 that has a new and unique processing method. Instead of being a time-based queue, this is a live generator queue. This means that every time you start the queue, your result will be just a little bit different. This includes being played on the grid or timeline. The only time it solidifies is if the queue is actually rendered to frames on an FP4 export or show export to frames. To create a new particle image, right-click on an empty cell in the workspace and click Create New Particle Image. As with all queue editors, you have your standard New, Open, and Save, Publish to the Cloud, Image Properties, some view options, giving it an object identifier, allowing for quick capture, pause, and one that will be particularly useful for this queue type, Restart, as well as your usual Show It Now, Zone Selection, and Blackout button. On the main settings panel in this window, we have many options about how your particle system is built. First option is the particle generation itself. The count is how many individual particles will be visible on screen at a time. Start lag is the delay between generation upon initial generation. At 0, all particles will generate at the exact same moment. A good rough lag might be between 2 and 10. This is in seconds between each particle. The next thing you can adjust is the center generation position and initial direction. First is the XYZ position of the generation point. Then we have the spread of generation in X, Y, and Z. This is basically a cube where the points will be generated. This cube will be shown in red, green, and blue for X, Y, and Z across their axes in your space. Next is the lifetime of particles. This is an age in seconds where the point will be removed. This is secondary to particle generation speed. If the point count reaches over the set amount, the points will be removed before you may hit that lifetime duration. Spread is the variation amount, in percentage. At 100%, with a duration of 10, this means the age will go between 0 and 20 seconds before they're removed. Direction is for where the points will be shot. Direction XY is for what direction over a 360-degree circle the points will be shot out at. Direction Z is the same, but just done over the Z-axis. Spread is the degree angle at which the points will be shot. In 0 to 100 degrees, this is a mirrored value. This speed is about how fast the points are shot out of the source. Spread is the percentage variation from the speed. 100% spread at 100 speed would mean that points can be between 0 speed or 200 speed. Deceleration is a slow function that will slow down the speed from the source of the point. Gravity is a downward speed. Points being affected by gravity will slowly apply the speed and then lock at the maximum speed set by this value. It's a linear acceleration. Color allows you to set the color of particles, utilizing hue and saturation. You can also do a hue spread, which works similarly to all the other spreads. This will be how much spread in each direction from the value set randomly. Bounce boundaries can be enabled, allowing for a box to keep the particles within. If we bring the X side inward, the points will bounce off the invisible boundary we created. Particle spinning allows you to change the direction and motion of particle streams. This is basically a wind and vertices tool. Use small values is my recommendation. Rotation is a circular motion tool, and motion is a single wind direction over the x-axis. Finally, you can also apply effects over the whole frame as you might in any other queue type utilizing the main effects engine. Something like a color type color effect via points can be very useful in this queue type. Thanks for watching this quick hints video on the particle image editor. If you still need help or have questions, feel free to reach out to support@pangolin.com and read the full documentation on the wiki at wiki.pangolin.com.